jobs never stop here on the homestead, or anywhere really, let's be honest. But this time now, I've got to put it's getting warm. It's getting warm down here in South in Alabama. So I've got to put a solar fan inside the actual chicken coop to keep the girls and Hey cool of an evening when they're all cooped up together. So stick with me today as I put in a solar fan inside the chicken coop. Never waste a trip. You can put some more stuff on the cart, you put more stuff on the cart, just saying. Or the trolley if you're from Australia. First and foremost, you got to look after these ladies. That there is a flock block. A flock block. It's about $14 or something, but anyway, it is big, it is hard, it is heavy, and hopefully it'll give the girls something to do in the coop of an evening before they go to bed, as an evening snack, or a morning snack too before I let them out. So looking at this little beauty, it looks like it's a dual fan, but the dual fan, the two fans, are actually separate. Where am I going to put them now on the actual chicken coop itself? This is my dilemma from here. Let me know what you would have thought you would have done before I even start. But anyway, I'm thinking either it's got to be under some sort of cover. So it's the front and the back, not the two sides, because the two sides don't have any cover. So front and back. Should I though do two on the inside, two on the outside, or do one on each side? Because I'm not sure whether one's gonna pull air in, the other one's gonna push air out, or they both push air out, or they both push air in. I think if we're gonna do it, I may do it one each side and have the airflow in one side and out the other. And of course, the one on the inside is actually higher, so that's going to go, the air go out because the heat goes out and the heat rises. That's my thought process. Let me know. Do you have the same thought process? We'll give it a go and see.
Rise and shine, bitches. Grab your hoes. Rise and shine, bitches.
One down, and I made sure that this one here is the one with the exhaust. So the exhaust is coming out because this is the highest point of the actual coop itself, or this side is anyway. So this is the exhaust fan coming here. Aesthetically, it's not the best looking fan. I could be better if I actually put like a trim around it, but if it works, that's the most important thing over looks, just saying. So especially it's a chicken coop. It's a chicken coop.
Gravel roads in my soul, but my head's in the sky. Sipping on sweet tea, stacking paper high. Got the whole world watching, we make it look easy. Sort of popping, locking, feeling so breezy. Yeah.
I can hear the motors running. Get out of the highway. I'm as good a singer as I am builder. I'll give you that tip. But no, seriously though, I do hear the motors running, which is a good thing. I'm gonna, before I actually do it all in properly with the, what do you call them? These things, cable ties, far out. It's too hot. Before I cable them all in properly with the cable ties, I'm gonna go make sure that they actually are working correctly. So I'll do that first and foremost.
We mix our 808s with grits. We got that homemade fresh baked grits.
Yes, so they're both working, and they're working exactly how I wanted them to, and that is the back one itself is sucking in the air, and this inside one here is blowing the, and that's actually, that air, it's quite warm actually. So the girls and Hey really needed this, I feel. So girls, Hey, you're welcome. That's going to be so much better. Now, this is actually quite a cheap brand too on Amazon. Link will be in the website, ShellBeeHomestead.com, with a B-E-E, not a B-Y. Very cheap, quite cheap, but because there's no There's no on and off switch. There's no housing for these two, so that aesthetically they don't look as pleasing, as Instagrammable, but they do the job. Well, I just heard that go down a little bit. No, still working, that's good. I feel like what's going to happen is that they are going to go on during the day, and then at night, as the sun goes down, the solar panel stops working, and they'll slow down and then slowly go off overnight, which is still okay. It still leaves some ventilation, cross air ventilation through the coop at night, but most importantly, it keeps it cool during the day, especially because that's where they go in there to lay. The ladies go to lay. It just went down really low again too. Do you know why? The sun went behind clouds. Oh, hello, Craig. Hello. And now it's picking back up because the sun's coming back out. There you go. So it will switch off at night by itself. As the sun goes down, it'll slowly go down and then switch itself off too. So that's a good thing. There you have it, a little bit of a quicker video. Now I'm going to pack up and do the time lapse and going to call it quits for the day. And yes, I'm definitely going to have a beer after this one. It is steaming hot down here in Alabama. Meanwhile, this is Craig from ShellBee Homestead. I'll see you around like a rissole. Clean up time.